Alright guys, so you might have seen a lot of influencers on TikTok. Well, not massive influencers, but these guys trying to sell you a lot of crap products. They're trying to advertise a Samsung S25 Ultra. We've got them here with us today. This is the S25 Ultra. Comes with 16 gigabytes RAM, 1 terabyte ROM. Color is purple, and yeah, a better life with smartphones. That's what it says on the front of the box anyway. Let's dive right in. You get a typical box that you would expect with a Samsung mobile phone, although the mobile phones that you get these days don't usually throw in a charger, so the box with the S5 Ultra, I'm sure it's a lot more narrow than this one. I'm not too sure. Bubble wrap, as you can tell already, very cheap packaging. Here's the mobile phone. Sorry, I have already unwrapped this particular phone already, and that's what you get. I mean, from a distance, you might think, actually, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, nice, bright, jazzy colour. To me, I would have gone for the black version, but they didn't actually have that one in stock. Let me just take this rear protector off. There you go, we've got a nice, well, I wouldn't say fingerprint-friendly rear. Straight away, as you can tell, there's a little display, well, a fake display. It's actually hidden behind the glass, so you can't actually peel that off. So when you're walking down the street, you're trying to pretend it's some type of, well, S25 Ultra, you're going to be caught out right away. One thing I've already noticed is the cameras. I think most of these are fake. I'm sure that this one is the only working camera. We will see real soon. Yep. But yeah, very gloss finish to the back. No, not a metal casing, proper plastic sides, plastic rockers and control buttons. And there we have the display. Now, as you might have already noticed, there is a massive chin on this display. Let's quickly swipe up. Oh my god, look at that lag. Look, that is terrible. So, that's the response. Very laggy indeed. And yeah, as you can tell with the camera, it's a teardrop camera. These are on most budget mobile phones that really cost less than 50 quid. Sure, with the S5 Ultra, you get a single pin drop camera to the top. You got a massive edge all the way around the screen. Although I will say that the display is quite colourful. Let's check out the specifications. So we've got that usual drop-down menu that's on more of the modern Samsung mobile phones. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with. So it says it's got 1 terabyte memory, 4.45 gigabytes have already used. Let's see what it's running. So yeah, the RAM, we've got 16 gigabytes. Well, we've got 13.27 gigabytes left of that 16 gigabyte RAM. The main board is a Qualcomm 888 Plus. CPU cores 10. Screen size, obviously it's a 6.8 inch screen and it's running Android 13. Yep. Battery wise, well, it hasn't got wireless charging with this mobile phone and no NFC. Let's see what we get in the package. Okay, so we get a proper plasticky condom case. I mean, I don't know how you're going to get away with that. That is just ridiculous. That looks totally obvious, to be honest. And it will be embarrassing unless you buy a hardback case that can cover that screen. You're going to get caught out every single time. Well, there you go. Nice see-through condom case that is not, again, fingerprint friendly. Very murky already. And we are provided with a screen protector. You're definitely going to need it, as there is no Gorilla Glass on this particular mobile phone. Nope. One thing we do get is, wow, that is super light. We've got your basic charger head, Type-C charge cable. What's in this bag? And the telltale sign, does it actually? Oh, it does. It has a headphone jack. To be honest, the headphones, they don't look too bad, but we'll try them out momentarily. But lastly, we do get a stylus pen. It is a rather large rubberized pen at the end. Let's have a look. Let's see how it performs. I mean, that is actually crap. That's not functionable, so that's a waste of time. And ooh, look at this. We'll get a nice, shall I say detailed? No, very simplistic user manual telling you how to remove the SIM slot and all that. But let's go in, let's take this case back off and have a look at what we get around the actual mobile phone as itself. So we've got the power on off button. There's no fingerprint unlock on this button. You just got a simple, I don't even think you get a fingerprint sensor. Oh, it seems like it just stays unlocked. So to open it, you just got to swipe up. So that's going to be real handy if you're working and it's in your pocket. It's going to simply unlock on its own. Press loads of different apps when it's in your pocket. So anyway, what was you looking at? So yeah, we got the power on off button, which also unlocks the screen. Swipe up to unlock. Get the volume rocker up and down to the left. We've got a SIM card slot. I will take a TF memory card, and I think it's dual SIM too. Below you've got a single pin microphone, headphone jack, charge port, and a little speaker. Nope, no stereo speakers on this mobile phone, but let's go in and check out the camera. Oh my god. What on earth is that? Is that video? Hang on. That's picture. Video. That is terrible. There's no way. I mean, this is advertised as having got 108 megapixel camera, and I'm sure it's a 38 megapixel camera, something like that. That is probably the worst camera I've tested out on any mobile phone. Wow, that's trippy. And this is what the voice pickup's going to sound like when recording with that mobile phone. Bloody hell. Let me just take some still pictures actually. Right, try and get the best lighting. I mean, video recording lighting like this, it's not too bad I'd say, but again, look at that, 10 frames per second. Let me have a look at the settings. So let's have a look at the settings. How do you stop the video? Back up maybe. Terrible. HDR, wow. Do not move device during HDR capturing. What the fuck? You mean don't move device? I mean, it's a bit better, but oh my god. Right, let's get back off there. Let's have a look at the settings of the camera. So yes, that's a front-facing camera. Just an example, guys. I'm actually recording with the old S20 FE just now. I mean, look at the recording quality recording this particular mobile phone in comparison to using this fake S25 Ultra. A phone that's 5 years old. Kicking the ass of this fake, whatever you want to call it. Let's have a look at the camera settings. As expected, the video quality was 480p. Are you messing about? Oh, that's the selfie camera. Wow. Oh, I forgot to do my hair today, guys. Sorry, I look like a fucking Rick Ashley. Yeah, so that's what the selfie camera looks like. Even worse than the front-facing camera. I'm not even trying to exaggerate it. Look at that. Honestly, you could get a phone from your local supermarket that has a camera better than this one. So let's flip the camera. Terrible, terrible functions. Nothing like the Samsung. Keep to the original. Oh yeah, the recording quality is 720p. That is rubbish. I mean, surely the camera is at least 3 megapixels. It is nice and bright, but again, the frames per second, terrible. Now what we're going to do is we're going to test out some videos and some music. I'm going to give you our little verdict. Okay, let's go ahead and check out Genshin Impact. See if we can actually open the app. Oh, by the way, I put the screen protector on. I did do it in a bit of a hurry. Loads of bubbles everywhere. It doesn't really matter. Oh, it looks like it's working. So with my normal everyday mobile phone, I'm able to use the Wi-Fi connection 30 to 40 feet away from my home. We're actually in a studio log cabin just now. Nope, we'll come back to that in a sec. We'll have to go inside the house. Let's try and find out if we can play some free music. Will it connect to YouTube though? Oh, it's not working. Right, I'm going to have to unplug the microphone from the camera. I'm going to take the camera somewhere else, so bear with me. Alright, so we did download Kenshin Impact, and to download the extended file, which is about 2.5 gigabytes, it took absolutely ages. And when it did, it got to around about 88%, and it failed to continue. In fact, the screen froze. We did this a number of times, so if you're asking the question, will Kenshin Impact be able to be played on this mobile phone? Nope. No terribly intensive games will work on this fake S25 Ultra. And if you want to know what the music quality is like, yes, that music quality was very tinny indeed from that single mono speaker. Alright, so we've been testing out the music with these earphones plugged in to this mobile phone, and I've got to be truly honest, audio quality is very tinny. Basic earphones for a very underwhelming mobile phone. So it seems to me, what is this phone actually good for? Maybe answering a few emails, perhaps, but that takes forever to even open as well. Forget about it. And lastly, by the way, we've made a few calls with this mobile phone, and to be honest, listening to the other person's voice from the opposite end, the speaker on the top, not very good. Voice sounds very distant, and there is a bit of latency when it comes to our voice pickup for some reason. Now, we did notice that YouTube was terrible to play. In fact, we couldn't play 4K or 2K quality. It was actually really hard to play 1080p HD videos. We played a few games on this mobile phone. It is terrible. It is certainly very light, and again, from the rear, you're definitely going to get caught out. By the way, the LED lights on the rear of the mobile phone, it does actually work. You can actually use it also as a flashlight. But that indeed is the fake S25 Ultra. Would I waste my money on this? If I was you, definitely not. Don't try and fake it to make it, especially not with this particular mobile phone. And again, with that teardrop camera, if you can buy a fake phone, don't buy one with a teardrop camera. It's the quickest catch out. And the cameras, you can certainly tell with that blue lens just there, none of these are working. The only camera that's working is this one just here. And again, I would say that's about 3 to 5 megapixels. Terrible. Don't think the phone's actually useful. Maybe for emails, maybe as a secondary backup phone for contacts, say even business, and you just want a mobile phone to separate, you know, your personal phone to your business phone, maybe that, but I wouldn't be seen put in public with this. Terrible. Guys, let me know what you think in the video description down below. Did you buy a fake S25 Ultra? And do you think your particular phone can beat this one? Let us know of your suggestion in the video description down below. I'll certainly check it out to see if we can find a better fit. But look at that. Proper Jimmy Hill chin. They do come in different colours, but again, you're going to get caught out instantly. Could you pick up a better phone for that price? Hell yes. Even in a UK supermarket, even a TCL phone would actually be a lot better than this particular phone today. We will most likely review some more budget phones in the near future. But in the meantime, if you've liked this video and you found it informative, please click a like on this video, subscribe, bearing in mind to hit the bell notification option so you guys stay updated on our brand new uploads. Now, speaking of uploads, there are 2 previous reviews showing on screen just now. There are some quirky gadgets, but in the meantime, I'll see you all very, very soon. Peace.